Hi, everybody, and welcome to our second Petite PD. Today, we're going to talk about two resources that you could hopefully use as you're planning your virtual lessons. I hope this message finds everyone well, and I've really enjoyed seeing you in our Zoom meetings. We have a couple meetings scheduled this week so that we can collaborate or we can troubleshoot together. We found out yesterday that we're going to be in our virtual learning platforms a little bit longer than we thought. And so now's the time to kind of start thinking about making the shift from crisis mode into more of a sustainable long-term plan. And hopefully these resources will be helpful. If there's anything that I can do to support you in any way, other than you have the access to my calendar so you can schedule me one-on-one. We have the group meetings that we're doing. We have lunch bunch just as a way to kind of talk and get together. And then we have these Petite PDs. Please let me know, because I want to make sure that I'm really supporting you still and there for you. I've heard that a lot of teacher needs resources, and so that's why I wanted to share these with you today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. The first resource that we're going to look at is actually called EdShelf. And this is a really cool resource. It's kind of like a Pinterest for educational websites and apps. So you could see they have a featured tools, and then they have something called shelves. So EdShelf works by collecting the resources into a shelf, or similar to a Pinterest board, where they are collected around a common theme. You could also search for members specifically. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview of this, but this would be a great way if you're thinking, okay, I need to teach this concept. This is what I need the kids to learn from it. How am I going to present the information and what am I going to do with it? This may be a great resource in your planning for you. So I'm going to show you the search first. You can search by tools, shelves, or members. If you wanted to follow a member and you find someone who has some really good boards, you could always just follow that member. And as they update things, you'll also update things. You could also create your own shelf. It's simple to do, and you can add others to add to your shelf. So if you have a PLC or you're working with a team, that might be a great way to kind of collaborate on resources. So to search, let's search for a shelf first. I'm going to search student feedback. So this will be ways that I want to see how I can give some feedback in a creative way using some resources. And you can see some of the boards that come up. So we've got a formative assessment board. We've got this board here. Let's click on this one. So Student Voice, a collection of educational tools. This is technology for classroom use for student engagement and voice. So we have things like Flipgrid, Plickers, Smart Labs, Seesaw, which is another great site. These are all great resources. Recap is another one. And so I can just simply click on anything that I'm interested in. Let's look at Recap, which is similar to Flipgrid. Up comes a video about the resource itself, a description. It tells you the different platforms, the age of the learners. It's free, which is always great. If I wanted to, I could submit a review. And then if I wanted to get this tool, I can go here, or I can add it to a shelf that I've created. So again, you can search any topic. Let's say I just wanted to search for some tools that had to do with, let's say, special education. So we've got a couple ideas here of different tools that I could use. Now, again, these aren't going to be organized by theme, so they're all different grade levels and all different topics, but they're still under that same search. And you can see there's so many different resources. You're also able to see too how many shelves contain this tool and how many people are using this tool. So some of the ones that have like Khan Academy, we have a lot of use on this one. So this may be one that I might want to check out. It seems like there's a lot of people using it. We also have some that have given reviews. Excuse me. So you can see the reviews here. Engaging tool. And this one is actually for cost. It's kind of pricey, but there is a free 30-day trial. So if you're really interested in it, you could use it. The Launchpad is something where you can view the tools that are in your shelf, and then you can open or launch them one by one, but you have to create a shelf for that. So that is EdShelf. The next resource that I want to share with you is HippoCampus.org. Excuse me. And this resource is pretty cool because it uses videos in 13 different subject areas as supplemental support for learning. So for instance, for physics, I have some examples of Khan Academy. I have some simulations that I can show. There's lots of different topics. You can also search for topics. So I'm going to go back to the main page. There's also collections. So for instance, crafting an effective writer. This would be a collection of resources. So if I want to click on, let's say English. And if I'm looking for developmental English and run-on sentences, I now have a video that I can incorporate. Crafting an effective writer, I'm going to look at verbs and adverbs. And all of the videos are different. Some are PowerPoint videos that use an explanation. Some are actually people that are teaching the videos. Some are whiteboard videos. Some are more interesting than others, I will say that, but it is a great site to find some supplemental information that can accompany some of the things that you're posting for your students to do. So for our kids that need additional examples, additional explanations, some other resources that will help them to be successful, HippoCampus.org can be a resource for you to try to find some of those. And as you can see, there are a lot of different topics here. Everything from math, natural sciences, social studies, humanities. You do create a free account here as well. And then what you can do with your free account, and I think that I created an account. Let's see. With your free account, once you log in, you can actually make playlists similar to you would like songs, or similar to EdShelf where you're building your shelf. And then you can save those, copy the links, put them onto your Canvas page, and then you have some additional resources for your kids. So that is our strategy share for this week. HippoCampus and EdShelf. I will make sure that when I send out this PD that I also send those to you in the email. They're really easy to sign up for, and they could be great resources to complement your planning. If you have any questions about these or anything else that you need, please let me know, and I hope that I will see you in virtual world soon. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. Bye.